Hello fellow Knobheads and beat people, I'm George, the Gentleman Rocker, and yeah, as you might see and hear probably, I'm moving. So first of all, thanks for subscribing, for all the new subscribers I got over the summer weeks, and there will be new content as soon as I have moved. The next weeks will be somewhat different. I have one jam that I recorded that I will put online somewhere in between when I get the chance to cut it. But right now, let me move you. I only have my iPad to, basically do video editing. So this will be cut on my iPad. And as you can see, my former set is full of all my furniture. And yeah, hopefully I will move that stuff this weekend. And then it will go to a garage to be stored there. And in 2 or 3 weeks, I will get the keys to my new home. And then I have to paint the walls and do some woodwork and some flooring and stuff like that. Till the end of October, probably, there will be no Modular Mondays as you know them. But I was in Italy with my wife and my kids, visiting my step-parents. And I had some time to do some work there at the beach, in a beach bar, which is nice. And I mastered 2 EPs. And I started to divide my music into different projects. So you know probably the Gentleman Rocker stuff. If not, there's a link in the description where you can have a listen to my latest album in the world and all my older stuff under this moniker. Then I will do 1 EP to add to the Inner World. So if you buy the digital Inner World version or the physical one, I have some CDs, you'll get a download of 4 additional tracks that I made in Italy. And the other one is I started a new project called The Church of 389, and there's a video on my channel where I built the rig for it, 808 and 909, 303, all in the boutique versions. So this, let me see, do you see that? Yeah, there. So this is basically the backbone, and I wrote some songs that use these instruments, not really the instruments, but it's like the idea where I want to take it. So I used sounds of the 909, 808 and 303-ish bass sounds together with some other stuff, and that's the direction I want to go with that. And I said, when I have these demos, which are 5 songs, 5 or 6, let's give them a rundown, master them, and put them online. So this will be put on the channel in the next weeks. I will do some work on the covers. For each song there will be another cover. There will be an album cover also for both albums. There will be videos going online, but they will be music. Maybe I will snitch in a small hello and a small update here and there. I can't really guarantee that. But the good thing is, after that I have an office where I can do some cutting, filming and stuff. And I have a studio that is only for this purpose. And I know a lot of you subscribed because of the Behringer Neutron. And I had some guys asking for German video. I'm planning to do that, but as I said, not in the short run. But there will be Neutron stuff later on. The Neutron will be my main lead voice for my next album, so I will build some really expressive and really vintage analog sounding lead sounds when I have moved and patch them up, and of course I will give you the patches for the sounds so that you can also patch your Neutron this way if you want to. Besides that, there's not a lot of stuff happening synthesizer wise. As I said, we bought a house and we have to work on that first. But there was a Trödelmarkt. I don't know. I don't know what it's called on English, so let's have a look. Junk market? Something like that. Jumble sale. Okay. Yeah, something like that. So, where you sell your stuff. The offline Craigslist, basically, for children. And my children sold a lot of their stuff as we're moving. So they got rid of that, and moving around, my son found this big keyboard. He wanted to also have a big keyboard like his sister has. So he found one and said, "Yeah, Daddy, please, could you buy this for me?" And I asked the guy. He wanted to have a lot of money for it. And I said, "No, I can't. It's just for my son." So we got to a price where I said, "Okay, if this sounds any good," and he told me that it does, and I believed him, "I will get it for that amount of money that I will not specify here." But yeah, looking into it, it's, let me show you. It's the, hope you can see that, Yamaha PSR 2700. I also have, let me go down here on my knees. I also have this. This is the 470, which is basically a Sound Blaster sound chip in keyboard form. So this is chiptune heaven. Everything you heard, like Doom or something like that in the early computer sound days, was done with this chip, basically. So if you had a sound card which was Sound Blaster compatible, it sounded like this. But yeah, this one, the bigger one, was a flagship synthesizer. Let me put you down. Hey, that seems to be straight. In the end of, or middle of the 90s, 94, something like that. And it has sampling, which should be really rudimentary, probably. And it's modded to have not disk drive, but USB. So I will dab into sampling, probably. It's my first sampler. Well, I had the Yamaha SU700 way back in this time, probably 97 or 98 or 2000, something like that. But yeah, this will be my first kit to use in this new setup that I have here, which is able to sample, which will hopefully be really gritty 10-bit or even 8-bit or less sampling. So some character. It has MIDI in, out and through, so it will be able to connect to my other stuff. And I will look into that also November or later. Yeah, thanks for everyone for subscribing. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for watching this video, which is a lot of rambling. Well, I will try to cut it down, but yeah, it will be up to 10 minutes of me talking. Please stay with the channel. Like, subscribe. You don't need the fucking bell, or if you want to, ring it. I don't know if it really helps. It doesn't seem to anyhow. And yeah, I'll be back with more stuff later on, but the next weeks will be music from me. I hope you like. Please comment if you want to see something specific. As I said, next there will be some kind of music. So stay tuned, and I see you whenever I upload something new. Bye.